cool. Do you have any examples? I mean, I don't want to make you run away, but do you have anything that you could show us?
I mean, I could get the doll set for you,
Yeah.
but this is it. This is
Oh
it,
my goodness. This is
and
so
it opens
cool.
up and has she.
Oh, we're going live. We're going to do a co-hosting with Ari from Sleepy Chakras, and she's going to share her story with us. It's good to see you all.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Are you able to put your video on? Oh, there you
Is
are.
it? Oh.
Awesome. Yay.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you doing?
Great. Thank you. So excited to be
Awesome.
here. Thank
We're really happy to have you. I know everybody's been excited for this one. So, yeah. So, thank you for joining us
you.
today.
Awesome.
So,
Of
yeah.
course.
So, I'm going to ask you some questions just so everybody can get to know you better. I know a lot of the people here already know you, but we're just going to go ahead and have you share about yourself, what you do here on TikTok, and a little bit about your healing journey as well. So, hey, there's Glow with Storm. She's watching too. So, we're going to go ahead and start with just introductions like your name, what you do here on TikTok, and where are you from?
Okay. So my name is Ari, and I'm Sleepy Chakras Reiki. I'm a Reiki master, and I do Reiki with a little bit of ASMR here on TikTok. I have a following of about 20,000 now, and I've only been doing this for a year, actually a year in March. So it's been an interesting journey, but I provide Reiki healings and mostly sleep sessions.
Oh, I love that. I love that. And it's so needed. It's so needed. Even I go on there and I fall asleep instantly.
Oh, me
Your
too.
energy just makes me melt. Like it
Oh,
really
thank
does.
you.
Yes.
Thank
Yes. So yeah. So and then what's it life look like before? And is Reiki and ASMR? Do you do anything else besides that? You did say you're a Reiki master. So Reiki master, are you teaching or Reiki? What's that like for you?
So I don't teach Reiki. I have been asked a few times if I teach, but no, I don't. I mostly do it at home for my family. And
Okay.
my journey to Reiki was just a little bit unorthodox, and I started on my mother. And before I really even knew what Reiki was, I started doing these sessions to her. And later on in life, I found out that Reiki was actually a thing, and that this power that I felt that was helping to heal her was something that other people could do, and that it could actually be taught and developed. So then I took the Reiki master classes and attunements. And then that's pretty much it as far as like my journey towards spirituality with
I love
Reiki.
that. So and you said that. So and what would you say if somebody like felt drawn to Reiki? Or because you said yours was a little unorthodox. And I love that. I think that's great. I think that's kind of, it's always so interesting to see how people stumble upon this journey. What
Yeah.
would you say to somebody that maybe they're like, I feel like I understand Reiki. I don't know why, but like, what would your advice be to them?
I would say do it. I would say go ahead and just kind of do what you're led, what you feel, and see what the results are. Like, do you feel something if you try and work on someone else and they feel something as well? I mean, we all have Reiki energy within us, so we can all do this. And if you feel it already, then definitely pursue that. You don't need classes, I would say, to do it, but if you're looking for it, I think you do teach them, don't you?
I
Yeah.
do, I do, I
So
do. But when I see you and you're a Reiki master, I hope that you pursue that one day. I really do because I feel like, I talk about it all the time. Like, when you're with the real deal, and your Reiki is so magnetic. And so I hope that you pursue that one day and you share your gift with teaching others, because we all have our own style of Reiki, and just it's so warming, and I think that that's a testament to who we are, as healers and stuff, and for you to pay it forward and give that gift to somebody else. I hope that you pursue it one day.
I certainly will. Yes, I
Yay.
will.
I'll keep
Thank you.
encouraging you.
Thank you. I will be looking to you for guidance on that,
Awesome.
definitely.
I love that. All
Thank
right, so we have this next question here. What would you say, what did it look like for you before you began doing your journey of Reiki? Like, what did life look like for you, and when did you decide, hey, I really feel like I need to start moving forward with this?
So yeah, that's an interesting question. I didn't have so much of like a rock bottom spot that propelled me forward. It was more gradual, a lot of life changes. I lost my mother, and so I kind of like I I put on this metaphoric crown of, my family and my legacy. I'm the oldest daughter. She was a single mom. And I thought, like, I need to better myself to be the person that she would have been proud to have as a daughter and to follow on in her footsteps. And she was a very spiritual person. So it makes
Aww.
sense. Yeah.
I
Thank
have
you.
goosebumps right now. Like, I feel like she's listening to you right now. Like, I'm tearing
Thank
up.
you.
I
Oh,
feel
I'm
like
crying.
yeah. Go ahead. I'm so
Thank you.
sorry. I just felt it in my eyes, just. So, was your mom a reason why then? Because you said you were giving her Reiki. Like, is that kind of what? I mean, that almost to me is like a rock bottom in a whole different way. Like, that's your foundation. That's your person.
Yeah. Yeah, it actually all happened one night. She was in her hospital bed and she had been through so much. She lost her ability to walk, she lost vision in one of her eyes, and it occurred to me that if there is such thing as like an energetic connection, who better to connect with her energy than her
Yeah.
biological daughter? So I kind of just was led to stand over her and put my hands over her, and I set my intention, which I later come to find out is a hallmark of Reiki.
Yeah.
And I started. She had the tumor in her brain, so I started at what I now know is the crown chakra, and she had lost her ability to walk, so I went all the way to the root chakra, and I must have hit every chakra on the way down with this. Like, I imagined a light, a white searing light just radiating from my hands through her body and incinerating anything that was hurting her.
Wow.
And the next morning she woke up and she moved her toes. So
Oh,
I thought,
that's
like,
so
oh, this
beautiful.
is really interesting. Like, it was a
Yes.
sign. And
Yeah.
yeah, and then I pursued it after that. I
Yeah.
continued to do sessions on her for a while. And like I said, I mostly used it for my family because I thought, like, I wasn't sure if it was like something I should keep to myself and not ruin whatever it was by sharing it with
Right.
others.
Yeah.
Um, but
It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Everybody's story is so different, and yours is just remarkable. And the fact that you found something that provided your mom comfort too, you know what I mean? Reiki is such a healing, comforting energy, and to be able to provide that to her, what an amazing, beautiful gift.
thank you.
And I think it's really beautiful that you decided to pursue it then afterwards. It's beautiful, and I love your story. I really do. It's so
Thank you.
touching.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, what would you say that was the best part of your healing journey so far, like where you're at right now? Like, what's the best part going on for you?
So there is a lot of self empowerment that comes with developing my skills as a Reiki master. And I learned that I do have worth and that I do have something that I can give to others that they can benefit from. And although we've all done wrong, that if I continue to do this more and give it to more people, I'm spreading light over, other things that I could be doing that are
Yeah.
not as good for other people. Um,
Yeah.
but
That's so amazing, so beautiful, and very true. Just if you wake up and you're just providing so much healing, there's no room at all for anything else. And I love that. I love that, and I think that that's your message. And I see it. I know I do when I watch your stuff. Your message is
Thank you
very
so much.
beautiful, very gentle, and just warm. And I think that that attracts a lot of people to you, for getting healing. And you're such a gift, such a beautiful gift,
Thank
to
you.
everybody. You
Thank you.
really
Thank you.
are.
Thank you so
What
much.
about if we're kind of going through these questions quick. I
I have
know.
a couple answers, but
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
jump right on them.
So what about let's see. I would say, what about, oh yeah, please share your schedule with everybody. Your schedule. And guys, if you haven't taken a moment, I know a lot of you follow her. I see so many people here just like saying, yay, both of my favorites. I love this. Thank you so much. There's just so many people here on this end. If you guys haven't, though, yet followed her, please give Ari from Sleepy Chakras a follow. She will put you right to sleep. Her energy is just like it consumes you, like it just makes you melt into the surface, like
Thank you.
immediately. But what's your schedule look like? When do you go live?
I usually try to go live Monday, Wednesday, and Saturdays.
Okay,
So those are at
awesome.
9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So I believe for Mountain time, that's
Like
8 o'clock,
7 p.m.?
7 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, awesome. Yeah, nice.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. So now let's see. Oh, there's so many people here just saying
I
how
know. I know.
amazing
I'm
you
seeing them.
are. Yes. All
Thank you
right.
all for coming. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
So we have this next question. So how do you help others with your experience from healing now? So I know you do the Reiki and the ASMR, which I dig that combination so much. But how do you help them? Like, do you share about where you've been, and how do you know that somebody needs healing?
So I think that you can generally look at someone and think like even without speaking to them, you can tell they're in a tough spot or that they're in need. And that's just where I would either step in or offer, not so much like impress upon because maybe they're not ready.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I can kind of tell like that. I've had people reach out to me in my messages, and ask me to do one-on-one sessions. But I mostly do like at night because like I do like an hour at night, and I get a good response from that. Surprisingly, I've had a
Yeah.
significant following to that. Um,
That's amazing. So, and do you do that? Do you provide, if somebody wanted to order a session from you, like say via Zoom or something, are you set up to do that with them?
I'm not set up to do that right now, but I guess if it was somebody that I known for a while or somebody that had been in my following for a while that I had interacted with before, I could probably set something up for a
Awesome.
private
Beautiful.
session. Yeah.
Okay. I sometimes I'm like, am I being nosy because I'm asking a lot of questions?
No,
But
no,
okay,
not at all.
yeah. But also I know like that for me, when I see somebody that I'm drawn to their energy, then I'm like, I want to know everything about them. I want to know when they go live. I want to know if I can order a Reiki session from
Oh my
them. So
gosh.
I'm just kind of asking all the questions for everybody, just so then we're
I
we're
do that. I
squared
get
away.
these questions all the time. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All
The
right.
only thing is, like, because I'm a twin toddler mom, I probably should have mentioned that. But I have a very limited time with when I can
Yes.
do that. That's why I'm like almost always on at night. I'm never really on
Okay.
during the day. So if I were to book a session, it would have to be like just a short one. And
Oh, I
I'm hoping
totally.
to grow. But
Yes, yes, definitely. I mean, that's what it's all about. If you can make this like your full-time profession, it's like butter on the bread.
yeah.
It really is.
Well, that's good to
Yes.
know.
So,
Yeah.
so you have toddlers, you said, or
Mhm.
twins?
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
there,
goodness.
Yeah, they're actually Irish twins. They're 12 months apart, so they're not
Yes.
technically twins, but they're 2 and 3, so they're both babies.
Oh, I
And
love that.
yeah, they keep me busy. I have a boy and a girl, and
Yes.
they take up
Well,
all of my time.
oh, I can only imagine, especially with that close in age. I love that. I have my two brothers are like that, and it's really funny because they are the same age for like 8 days of the year,
Yep.
and so they will actually do a competition through that 8 days, like to see who's the fastest, and it's just
That's
really
so
funny because they
funny.
still do it. I
I
love
can
it.
still picture my kids doing that.
Yes, yeah.
One day they
So
will.
yeah. All
That's
right. So what about what would you say if say somebody was struggling, because it sounds like, and this one isn't this is kind of off, but so if because you've been through grief and loss, like what would your takeaway be for somebody that might be struggling with that? Like what would your advice be for that? Like, because that sounds like that's a big part of your healing journey. Am I right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for someone dealing with loss, I think I've encountered many people who've lost a parent in since my mother passed away. And my advice is always to look for them, to be open to accepting signs from them, to be open to speaking with them and, taking some time to just sit and meditate and find them, because I've had so many so many times it's been confirmed that my mother is watching over me and she sends me signs. And if you're just open um, to connecting with them, that can be very, very healing.
That is so remarkably beautiful. Thank you for
Thank you.
sharing that. And I know that that's probably impacted a lot of people just hearing that. I know just for me, I hear that, and that's absolutely beautiful. So thank you. I think it's so amazing. Everybody carries their own message, and sometimes, you might get tired of sharing it or maybe not feel like it's needed at that time, but it's so needed, and I know just on our end we have so many people that struggle with grief and loss, and
Mm,
what a beautiful sentiment, to just look there like they are there somewhere, and just spend that time with
they
them,
are.
and so beautiful. Thank you, Ari.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I have this question that I love to ask, and I call it the bonus question. But if there's anything else that you could think of sharing, like too, besides this, I would love it. Like I said, I kind of got through these questions quickly.
Yeah,
um,
I'm sorry. My answers are like, I didn't like over talk and
no, it's
tangent
beautiful.
off. So
So,
I'm sorry if I was speaking.
bonus question. What is an interesting fact or hidden talent that most people on TikTok might not know about you?
So I did give some of this I did give this some decent thought. I like to build things, which is like a really weird but somewhat talent that I have. I like to build things like woodworking, and I recently built an entire doll set like for my daughter out of cardboard.
Are you serious? That's
Yeah, and I just
awesome.
spend hours like creating things and building things and like designing rooms and stuff like that.
I love that. That's
Yeah.
so amazing. Your children must be like so in awe of you. They're like, my mom can do anything. That's so
Yeah.
awesome.
My daughter thought it was pretty cool and that was very rewarding. But I
Oh my
create like
goodness.
toys and stuff for them all the time, like little
Really?
and crafts.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cool. Do you have any examples? I mean, I don't want to make you run away, but do you
Um,
have anything that you could show us?
I mean, I could get the doll set for you.
Yeah,
I could. It's a
yeah.
little closet and it opens up and everything. You
I
sure?
think everybody would love to see
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I know I
Okay. I'll
would.
get it for you. But this is it. This is
Oh
it.
my goodness, this is
And
so
it opens
cool.
up and it's
Oh,
I
I
can't
love
believe
this.
I'm showing this right now.
It's
And
so
it has
awesome.
a drawer for all her toys
This is so,
and
oh
the
my
little
goodness.
lights. Yeah, I'm a
You
weird
are
like this is
so creative. Oh
thank
my
you.
goodness. That is like I want my closet to look like that. That's so
Thank
amazing.
you. It's all part.
Everybody loves it here. They're like, that is so awesome. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, my daughter loves it. It has like the little dowel.
Oh,
Anyway, yeah, that's
that is so
that's what
precious.
it's.
Oh my
Thank you.
goodness. Oh, I love that.
Thank you so much. My husband is probably watching this and cracking up.
Everybody is over here just raving about
Thank
it. They're
you.
like, that is so cute, so awesome, so creative. Oh my
Thank you.
goodness. Wow. That is very, very, thank you for sharing that. That
Of
was
course.
the one that needed to be shared. That was so cute. I love it. Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
All right. So everybody is here still raving about it. I love it.
I
So yeah, thank you, Marissa. Everybody is, as somebody else said, astonishing. I love this. So yeah,
thank you.
so do you have anything else that you think that you would like somebody to take away from here if they were listening, if they were struggling at all, or maybe even if they weren't struggling, but they were just looking for some like encouraging words or some like just hey you're doing what would you like them to take away, and then also do you mind if I have like three people or use three questions just from the community,
Oh, of
or
course.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay, cool, it's up to you.
yeah,
All
definitely.
right, awesome.
Um, I read this question and I thought about it. What would I like followers to take away? And I think that no matter what your life experiences are, whether they're negative or positive, use them to move you forward in life, whether you learn from them or you bring them with you and use them to help you motivate. Um, you can be great, you can do great things, no matter where you've been in life or what you have and have not accomplished yet.
You're so beautiful, Ari. You're such a
Thank you.
beautiful, amazing soul. You really are. Like everything that you say is very intentional, and I love that. Like I think that, you're not just saying stuff just to say it, and I think it resonates with all of us so much. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
All
Appreciate
right.
that.
So I'm gonna have a couple questions. If anybody wants to ask, we'll do three, and then we'll just see how time is.
Hi, Zaid.
How's Zade on both? That's so awesome. I
Yeah,
love it.
so Zaid is one of my longest followers, and so
Oh my goodness. I love that. She's so amazing. I
thank
just
you.
think it's so neat that I'm like, how does she do that? She's like
Yeah.
magical. Okay, so tell us, what inspired you to start Reiki?
So to pursue like taking the classes and going through the attunements, I guess I just knew that I needed to because I wanted to learn more about it and develop more. So I had already had the knack for it, and I wanted to dive deeper and learn more. And I had a lot of friends also that I learned did the same thing, and they were very encouraging and very helpful in the process.
That's beautiful. I love how Reiki is starting to become so relevant now as a
Yes, yeah.
modality. Yes,
In the
which
last few years, I've noticed that more
yeah,
people have are know what it is.
yeah. I remember when I first got certified, it was like in 2015, and nobody knew, like, I would say
Nobody
Reiki,
heard
and
of it.
nobody knew what I was talking about. And I was like, just trust me, it works. And
Yeah,
they're like, okay. So,
it works. And I
yeah,
need to do a session with you, and your
and
mind
it
changed.
does, yeah. So, this is a great question, too. Is for real, 219 for real. How did you launch your business publicly? So your Reiki. How did you launch this?
So Reiki business, I mostly do in person, like by word of mouth. I don't have a storefront or anything like that. I did probably the biggest thing for referrals was to do, I did like a Woodbury Earth Day, um, like a table, and I got, I handed out some cards and some information to people, and I did a couple like quick sessions on people, and that was really helpful.
That's awesome. That's a great
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
And then otherwise TikTok. I've got a lot
Yeah.
of
It
referrals from TikTok.
it's amazing how TikTok can change your whole clientele, to almost worldwide now, rather
Mm-hmm.
than just, in your small location. You have access
Right.
to helping so many people, which I see you do. Like, I see your following too, and it's everybody from around the country, and I love that. And what I love too is that, like when you're a creator and you're doing TikTok, like it's really, you're donating your time, you're donating your
Mm, yeah.
time to help others, and I think that that's, such a blessing too. It just shows who you are inside, like that you're taking that time to just to use your gift, to help others, and I love that. Oh, Reiki Matt said, hey guys, much love. All right, let's see.
Amen.
What should someone look for in a Reiki practitioner? What would be some red flags?
Oh, that's a good question. I would look for somebody who was well known, maybe recommended in the community. I mean, so you'll get like different levels of people. You'll get Reiki 1 and then you'll get Reiki Master, and it will be a different experience. So, not to say that anyone is inexperienced, but if you're looking for like a more deeper approach to what it is that you're seeking to heal, look for somebody who's had good experience, and a good track record in the past.
Definitely. I love that. Um, what about this one? What
So,
advice would you have for someone who is thinking about being Reiki certified?
I would say get a hold of Reiki Fairy and see if you can take one of her
Ah,
classes.
I swear I didn't ask her to say that. That's so awesome. I really hope that, like I said, I hope in the future that you tell me, you're like, hey, guess what? I taught my first student, I certified them. I think that's, going to be a beautiful gift to somebody.
That would be awesome.
So,
I'm gonna have
us,
to reach out to you to get advice on how to even go about doing that.
of course, 100%. I would love to like tell you some, things that I found helpful with doing it. So, but yeah, I think the more people that we can certify and get them, up and running and doing
In the
Reiki
community.
and just healing, our universe will just be overpaid by it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How do you become certified? That's a good question.
Yeah, so I did an online certification. So there's a certification process, and an attunement. I guess technically you do get a piece of paper at the end of it, but there's the attunements that you go through. It's just a lot of practice, I think. But if you find someone reputable and you do the classes, I don't know how long it took for you, but it took me, I want to say, almost a year to get through the last part of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It did. It took because they always recommend that when you do 1 and 2, you can do those, like, you could breeze through those through a weekend, but
Yeah,
that master level, they want you to wait for like 6 months to be a Reiki
exactly.
practitioner before you even pursue that. And then with me, I don't know with you if it was that, but it was really like when I felt ready. My Reiki master was like,
Yeah.
I'll attune you when you feel ready, but like, don't
Hmm.
rush it. Really feel like, you're being intentional with your energy, and really feel like, you understand it because you're going to help other people learn it. So, yeah, so it
Right.
took
Yeah.
took 6 months, like, for the last part, and I know I probably could have done it quicker, but I was like, I'm not rushing it.
Sometimes you're not ready. Yeah. There's a lot of
Yeah.
intuition that goes through. I want to say that. Use your intuition. It's something that, like, there's not a hard and fast rule about it that you have to
Hmm.
kind of judge for yourself.
Yeah. Awesome. And let's see, maybe one more, because let's see.
Someone said, is being trained virtually as effective as in person? I would say it is, yes. What do you
Hmm.
think? Yeah.
I agree. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. I think that even doing the Reiki sessions too, they say that those are just as effective, and I feel like they are just from feedback, when you get
Hmm.
somebody that you're working on in person, and also when you get somebody that you're working with online. So I think the attunements, there's some people that they actually, when they get attunes, like they don't even get attunes, like what happens is they're not even virtual. Sometimes they're not virtual, and the attunements just happen like with the Reiki master being in Hawaii and transmitting
Right.
energy, and the attunement like overseas, to somebody here. It's really
Right.
interesting how it works. I had a friend that had gotten attuned that way, and she felt nauseous like on her Reiki one, and it wasn't because she was getting sick, or there was anything wrong with the attunement. It just, the attunement was effective and powerful enough to have her start her detoxing like right away. So yeah, it's pretty effective if you do it online or uh, in person. So
Yes, I
yeah.
have known that to happen. Like, excuse me, with the attunements, you can go through an array of emotions, physical and emotional, and just it's you never know what's going to happen. You never know what you're going to experience. You might just be so happy and so like a weight off of your shoulders, or you might feel like you need to cry and release
Yeah.
emotions. It's the attunements are sometimes very intense.
Definitely, definitely. I want to end with our Reiki principles. And if you guys have not followed Sleepy Chakras, please give Ari a follow. Um, Tara said, I fell asleep. I love it. So, aw, thank you, Miss Fade. And so we're going to go ahead and end with our Reiki principles. She goes live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you guys are needing to have assistance with falling asleep, please give her a follow. You've got to
Thank
see her
you.
today. Her energy is so amazing. I know most of you follow her anyway, but thank you
Mhm.
again, Ari, for being here
Of
today.
course. Thank you for having me. Thank you so
Yes,
much. It's such an honor to be here.
thank you.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you everyone for watching.
thank you. Do you want to do the Reiki principles, or
No,
would you?
you can do
Yeah?
that.
Okay. All
I
right.
can't
Okay. I just want
shake
to
it
make
off.
sure. All right. All right. So please repeat after me. Just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will not anger. Just for today, I will live in gratitude. Just for today, I will work honestly. And just for today, I will be kind to all living creatures. Namaste. Thank you again, Ari. You're such a beautiful soul, and I appreciate you taking the time with us all today and collaborating and sharing your healing story.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank
I appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you. Namaste,
Good night,
everybody.
everyone. Sleep
Bye.
well. Bye bye.
Ari is such a beautiful Reiki healer and Reiki master. If you enjoyed her Reiki story, please give her a follow over on TikTok on Sleepy Chakras Reiki. If you enjoyed content like this, please hit subscribe. Thank you.